Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wine With Me. This episode is for the 90s kids. This episode is Snoop Dogg's, yeah, you can see his face. This episode is Snoop Dogg's Cali Red. It is a 19 Crimes wine. This is the first wine that I've never touched at all prior to the episode. I've never had a bottle. I didn't know what to expect. And I'll let you know if I was surprised because I've had several bottles since opening the bottle. So I've had quite enough time to come up with a really strong opinion of what I think of this wine. But before we get into all of that and I bore y'all with the wine facts, let's get into the fun part, the wine tasting. Oh yeah! So it is a really bold wine. You do get a really intense like aroma when you have it in your glass in front of you. You get the like fruity, fruit forward taste as well, which is really nice. So I feel like it's very balanced, it's very bold. It is a dry wine, it's very intense. It has a very high alcohol percentage, so I like that about it. But before I jump into if it's approved wine or if it's not an approved wine, let's get into the wine facts of the wine. It's 14.1%. This is by far the strongest red wine or wine that I've actually featured on this series, so that is something to be mindful of when you are purchasing this wine. It is on the stronger side. The residual sugar in this wine is 12 grams per liter, so it is a dry wine, so you can't expect it to be a dry wine. You can get this at the supermarket. I feel like I've seen it on Massey, I've seen it at JTA. I have not seen it at PriceMart, so it's not a super accessible wine. The price point is $150 to $170 TT dollars. The grape variety, so I said it is a red blend, so it's described as full and dense with strong black and blue fruit from the, I'm just gonna put the name somewhere here, Petite Sirah, complemented by bright red, slightly candied fruit in the background from the Zinfandel. So if I pronounce those things wrong, don't come for me. But yeah, the occasion for this wine, it's smooth enough for a second glass, and I think I told you that with friends, but you can also serve it with grilled steak, with beef and stuff like that, like harsh foods like that. So that's it for the wine facts. I feel like the biggest takeaway from the wine facts is that the alcohol percentage is pretty high, 14.1%. so yeah, I feel like it's a bang for your buck, and it is described as being smooth enough for a second glass, so y'all know where I'm going when I get into, is it a Tammy approved wine? And the answer to that is yes. I would actually repurchase this. It's a little on the pricey side, so it may not replace wines that I like that aren't as expensive, and it may not replace wines that are a little easier to access, like my PriceMart wine. But I would say that if I am treating myself, this can easily be my new favorite red wine. I like it that much. It's smooth, it's not too dry, like there is this really, I don't know, relaxing aftertaste. You don't get a harsh aftertaste with it, but it is a dry wine. I really just like this. This is something that I would repurchase. I'm not just saying this because I'm a 90s kid and it's Snoop Dogg and you're like Snoop, 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 Snoop. I can't remember any of his other songs, but you know what I mean? But no, I really like it. I really highly recommend that you at least try it, especially if you're a dry wine person. And yeah, that's it for today's episode. You have a safe Sunday. Trinidad is still on lockdown, so you guys, if you are having a glass of wine, do so responsibly. Stay safe, and feel free to let me know if you have tried this wine, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if there are things about this wine that you wish I touched on that I didn't explicitly say in this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday and stay safe, guys. Bye.